If we want to succeed beyond our wildest expectations, we've got to decide what those expectations are. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, my name is James Davis, and I want to share with you just a few points that have influenced my life. I take full responsibility for everything that I've done and the things that I haven't done. I truly believe that I can accomplish anything that I want to do. I want to share with you 3 different areas of my life. That includes my family, my work experience, and my life experiences. First, my family. I was born in Huntington Beach, California in the early 70s. My mother was 18 years old and my father was 28 years old. My mother just graduated from high school. My father worked construction. On my birth certificate, my name is James William Davis III. I'm the first grandson of both sides of my parents. As well, I was named after my father and my grandfather. My brother was born 2 years later, and at age 3, my parents split. This leads into my life experiences. At age 5, I was homeless. I lived with my brother and my father in a small orange Carmen Ghia. My father would take us to the job site and set us down and give us some graph paper. And what he told us to do was build our dream home, design our dream home. And for hours, that's what we did while my dad worked. What did I learn from that? I learned about planning and I learned about dreaming. I prepared my first speech in 5th grade. I was campaigning to be vice president of the student body. 6th grade, the president of the student body, I won both elections. What did I learn from that? Don't think, just do. I can't explain why I have really done no public speaking since 5th and 6th grade, other than we get in our way. We analyze everything. I went to a different 6th, a different 7th, a different 8th, a different 9th, and a different 10th grade. What did I learn from that experience? I learned to adapt quickly to my environment. And the best way I knew how to do that was through academics and athletics. I graduated from high school with a 3.92 GPA, and I was a champion in wrestling. At 18, I built my first spec home. At 20, I designed and built my second spec home. At 23, I graduated from the University of California, Santa Barbara with a business economics degree and with an emphasis in accounting. This leads to the third part, my work experience. I had several jobs after I graduated from college. It wasn't until I finally saw an ad in the newspaper regarding an accounting job. That's what I went to school for. This was wonderful. 4 months later, 2 migraine headaches, my first 2 in my entire life, and I was done. It probably had something to do with accounting for every 6 minutes of my time there, and I had to be 75% billable. I hated it. I quit the job. I counseled with my mom, my dad, and my grandfather. My grandfather suggested real estate. He'd been in real estate for over 55 years in Seattle and in California. He did very well with it. I got my license 4 days after the 9/11 attacks. I was a California realtor in Palm Desert, California, and I didn't take my first vacation for 2 years. Not because I didn't make any money, but because I actually found what I was passionate about. This was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed what I was doing. I was meeting people, negotiating, having fun. I met several different types of people, from first-time home buyers, doctors, attorneys, celebrities, vacation home buyers. And if there's one thing that I can appreciate about real estate, the best thing about real estate is there's no accountability. You know what the worst thing is? No accountability. You have to be self-motivated in real estate. You have to want to do what you're doing. So this leads to my success principle. You got to do what you're passionate about. You got to work hard. You got to be dedicated. You got to treat people right and with integrity, and good things will happen to you. And the other thing that really hits home for me is something that Peter Ustinov said. And what he said was, the whole point of living is knowing the best is yet to come. Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you.